A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tap fouled at home plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Shot back up the middle, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
Jed Jerko will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Two runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. To short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Starling Marte will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, you're always gunning for a strikeout when he's at the plate because his legs make him so dangerous, even when he hits just a slow grounder. So nice job of keeping him off base right there.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Liner toward right center, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
just a fantastic catch out there by the outfielder. And the one guy that's more excited about it than the guy who caught the ball is the pitcher. He knows that that one could have been extra bases.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Holiday's after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Yadier Molina will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Locks ready. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
And it's quickly 0-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco moves over. 1 down.
One thing to keep in mind, he's due to bat 3rd in the next half inning, so you wonder if this half inning could be the last one we see of him out there.
Colton Wong will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16. Colton Wong.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now. Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Juan Nicasio is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were two pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Nothing better for your confidence than to come right in out of the bullpen and strike that first guy out. A lot of times, that'll set the tone for your whole outing.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Swing and a high pop-up to the left side. Gong near the bag at third, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Jonathan Broxton will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Jonathan Broxton.
Jordy Mercer will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Leading up for the Pirates, second baseman, Jordy Mercer.
Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. 1-0 count. Here it is. 1-0 pitch is his slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Grounded to first. Moss is right there, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Boy, just so late on that fastball. And you're not too surprised about that when you're facing a reliever that throws as hard as this guy does. And it's an easy play at first to take it himself to the out.
Into the box, Pedro Florimon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Yep. Same pitch, right back to the inside part of the plate, and he gets caught looking at it again.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
I really couldn't ask for much more out of a 7th inning guy. He's come in, throwing a bunch of strikes, and he's got 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
Cole Figueroa will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Cole Figueroa.
On the ground to the right side. Moss is up with it. Moss will take this one over to first himself, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Score remains 2-2. Guido Knudsen will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Guido Knudsen.
Stephen Piscotty will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And he got him. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. Matt Holliday gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. In there for strike 1.
And if you want to contain his bat, this is what you have to do. Work ahead in the count against him all game long.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And Holliday will not offer it that one. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is in the air to left field. Marte's after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
1-0 pitch. Popped high in the air. Jasso is there for it. And that's the third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2. Chris Stewart steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Catcher, Chris Stewart.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. This man out for his second inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
Broxton sets. Here he comes 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Now batting,
Jung Ho Gong steps into the box. First offering on its way. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. 1 out, nobody on. Chop foul right at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. To short, hit hard. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, John Jaso.
John Jaso will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Here it comes, 1-0. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Now batting, number 6.
Well, these fans have been waiting a long time to get in this ball game, and this might be the swing that lights them up. And now they're going to need to find a way to get him in.
Starling Marte will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. For Jaso, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. That's wide, 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
High in the air out to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 2-2. Johnny Peralta gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Johnny Peralta.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
Whoa, and that's a dangerous pitch right there, but in the end, it worked out well for him. I don't think he was looking breaking ball, and that turned out to be a beauty.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the catch is made, 1 away.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Brandon Moss digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo home run that time for Brandon Moss. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given the Cardinals a 3-2 lead.
Well, we can show you the replay here, but I'm not all that convinced that this ball has even come down yet. Goodness gracious. This is a fastball that he absolutely barrels up. And with his strength, this ball's going a long way.
Now batting, second baseman, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Under it is Mercer. 2 away now.
The batter, number 4.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Marte moving to his left, and that ends the inning. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. St. Louis is out in front, 3-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Trevor Rosenthal is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 44, Trevor Rosenthal. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot.
Leading off the inning, Gregory Polanco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Rosenthal's ready. Here's the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Started the chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or 2 away.
Soft liner towards first, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
And here's a situation where maybe if he's trying to go with this pitch, he might hit this ball a little bit harder. But instead, he's up there trying to pull it, and he hardly gets anything on this line drive at all.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just 1 away.
Jordy Mercer comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Runner at first here, one man out. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Now a throw over. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
This is all about quickness with the right-handed pitcher on the mound. Here, they catch him in between steps that time, and the result is an easy pickoff.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike three called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, it was that run in the top of the ninth that turned out to be the game winner as they hold on here and win this one on the road by the slimmest of margins.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 3-2. Good night from Pittsburgh.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. A reminder that extra T service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center stations. 33X West busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.